That's
The
a
first,
good idea, Tony.
there's been times where I didn't, and I can't prove I talked
Is
to
it
Mel.
Tony or is it Anthony?
Anthony.
Anthony,
Anthony.
yeah. There you go.
First of all, congratulations on Queen of Knives. It's a wonderful sequel to King of Knives, and your characters have, I mean, the shift is this is such a beautiful shift, and such a beautiful story about family and you know entering into the 21st century and all of that. Did you know when you were doing King of Knives that there was going to be a sequel?
At some point, it was tickling in our minds, but we were a little too busy getting one done, getting it out there, and then figuring out what to do. But it wasn't long after it was released that Lindsay Joy and I said, it's time to, I know what we can do to do a follow-on to this, and we need to.
Mel, in revisiting the character of Kathy, I mean, she's grown, she's got new stuff in her life. Was that attractive to you in the script?
Oh, absolutely. Honestly, having done King of Knives, I counted on it being wonderful. I mean, I must say. So I don't know that I was surprised. I was delighted to see that she has a female partner and she was moving on. I was happy to see that she had finally divorced from Frank, because that, I think, had been a really long and arduous journey for her. And I was really I was more surprised by the journey of my daughters in the film, even more so than I was by Frank's, because I think at this point, Kathy has come to expect any and everything possible from Frank.
Well, Frank is an interesting character. I think he's like every man, stuck in,
Oh,
in the way
goodness
it
help
was.
us.
Yeah, in the way it
Well,
was.
he definitely tries to hide what's going on and maintain his masculinity, shall we say. And that was definitely part of what I sort of implanted in the character, was observing a lot of other men going through it. And it's like, men have this inner pride that's like, nobody, I have to be proud now. You can't know what I'm really thinking and all that stuff. And then, but as we see in the movie, eventually it does come out. So,
Mel, in looking at scripts as you do and all of that, what does a script have to have for you to say yes to?
Oh man, that's a really, that's a really challenging question, because I would love to love the script. I'd like to start there. And I'd also really like to work with people that I respect, admire, have worked with before. This group, anytime, any day. I don't even know that I need to ever see a script. I'm in, I'm game. And the other criteria, which I bring from my modeling days many, many years ago, is if we're going to go someplace fabulous and shoot, I am there. But Kenya, safari film, I'm there.
okay, I get the hint.
Yeah, Kenya would be great.
There goes the budget.
There you go, Kathy and Frank on safari.
There you go, in Brooklyn.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
The Bronx Zoo. Yeah.
There you go.
Gene, you have the hat of the producer on this as well. What do you like that job?
There's actually 3 producers. So most of the time I'm wearing the producer hat in post. So because that's something that I know so intimately. When it's shooting, obviously I'm a little busy to do a full production job. And so Jen Gomez and Joseph Steffens are the main line producers that get the day-to-day done, and God bless them, because their job is thankless and is a lot of pressure. We had to do this shoot in fewer days than King of Knives, and there was more to shoot, and we got it done, but it was a production challenge, shall we say.
I think that Gene is being modest, I must say. I don't try to compliment him too much, because it gets a little crazy, but without Gene, we wouldn't have the story, we wouldn't have the script, and lots of other people helped and were involved. But Gene has really spearheaded these projects, and yeah, so I'll compliment him on that one. That's it.
Well,
That's it for the day.
Thank you. But here is the saying that I live by. You're only as good as the people that you hire, and the people that you hire should know their business 10 times better than you could ever know it. Whether it's a gaffer, a director of photography, a director,
Absolutely.
And
But you
that's
need
what
to
makes
know
it
that in
special.
order to surround
Yeah,
yourself with good people.
Absolutely.
The world would be a
Absolutely.
better place if everybody knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're only as good as Mel Harris will let you be. That's what I say.
That's endless. That's endless.
Mel, as we wind down our interview, what do you think audiences are going to take away from watching Queen of Knives?
I think they're going to enjoy it as an experience and feel that it was a good that they did it. But I think they're also going to be, depending on what their situation is in life, they're going to relate to it. They're going to be touched by it. They're going to be saddened by it. They're going to laugh, and they're going to go, "Oh man, that's a little close to home for me."
Gene, how about you?
Well, you know what? I was looking in the monitor here, and this poster came about as being the best of all the posters for a reason, and that it really represents the chaos and everything that's going on in the film, and I think it speaks for it very well.
I want to thank you both for your time. Mel, we met years ago on the set of Stargate. You were Oma
my
Dasala,
God.
and I was a visitor.
I am a goddess. I just want you to know I am an otherworldly goddess,
I know you
revered
are.
in the Stargate world. Just putting that out. Did you
but
know
anyway-
that?
No?
There you go.
Thank you guys so much, and
Pleasure.
enjoy your
Thank you.
morning.
Thank
right.
you. You
Take
too.
care.